I like yellow.
Oh, I look orange. Hey. Hey.
Are you hot, Murph?
Sweating.
All right, ladies, we're having some technical issues here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm having a little trouble. So let me just fire off a couple things. Bailey, it seems like that Montana just gets better and better. We didn't think it was possible, but it seems like every game she gets better, stronger. What have you seen from her throughout the year? She's just got so strong.
Yeah, she's just never satisfied. I mean, she can have the best game of her life, and then the next day she's like, how can I get better? So just that mindset, I think, is what makes her so great. She's never complacent on what she achieves on the field, and she's just always striving to get better.
And Montana, can you talk about Bailey as your catcher? I think the plan going into the year was probably not to have Bailey catch as much as she has, but talk about your relationship with her as a catcher and what she's meant to you.
Well, we have a great relationship off the field, so I think that just rolls back over on the field. And I think that just knowing how smart she is and how knowledgeable, and she's always looking to get better on the field. So as a pitcher and she's my catcher, I think that learning from her too, she gives me great feedback because she's been around the game for so long. So I just respect her, and I know that she knows and she wants the best for the team.
I'm going to start with Bailey in this, but Montana, I want you to answer this as well. What was sharing that moment with Abby Dorr and her hitting a home run? What did that mean to you? Why was there so much joy there?
She works so hard. Like, she obviously doesn't get that much playing time, but she comes in every day and she gives everything to make this team better. So for her to succeed on this level and on this stage right now, that was like the coolest part of today was when she hit that. Like, she was so happy, and we were just so happy for her. And she was like, what just happened? I was like, you just hit a home run at the Women's College World Series. And she's like, oh my, and like, it was just awesome. I can't even put it into words.
Montana, what did it mean to you and your teammates?
I mean, it just means so much because she's just so pure, and like Bailey said, she just works so hard. You would think that she was the starting nine every single game just for how hard she works, and she's always looking to get better too and do whatever it takes. She works really hard knowing that she could get that opportunity, and I think that she deserves every second of it.
Bailey, when you guys take the field and Montana's in the circle for you, how much confidence do you guys have when you take the field with her in the circle?
The utmost confidence. She always gives us a chance to win. I mean, she comes out and she does her thing, and she gives up 1 or 2 runs. We know our offense is capable of winning that game. So, I mean, it's nice when she strikes out 16, I think you had today. Like, that helps. But, I mean, and every time she steps on the field, we know we have an opportunity to win.
And Montana, for your team, and how much momentum, how much does it help just to get this first win of the Women's College World Series?
You know, it is huge, like Murph was saying, and I think in 2019 we dropped the first one, and I think it's good to just stay in the winner's bracket, obviously, but it just gives us a lot of confidence just because Arizona's a great team, they're a great pitching staff, great hitters, and it just shows us that we can hang and that we deserve to be here, and I think that for all the girls that wasn't here in 2019, it shows them that we got this thing too.
Yeah, and as you look forward to a matchup with either Florida State or UCLA, how is that preparation going to go? We're going to watch this game and see how it develops and just go from there. Bailey?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to watch the game tonight, and then whoever wins will study film tomorrow. I think we play later in the evening, so that'll help. That'll give us time to prepare. But either way, we're just going to be prepared on both sides, pitching and hitting, and we'll just go from there.
All right, hopefully I can get some guys here. Nick Kelly.
I got a question, quick, Bailey, and for Montana. Just start with you, Bailey. You get, so few strikes thrown your way. How do you stay ready, just for when you do get that strike? And Montana, my question for you is, how driven do you think Bailey is to win a championship while you guys are here?
Let's start with Bailey.
I think I've struggled with that lately. I've kind of gotten into like the lull of like ball, but that was my focus this week of staying ready. If the count's 3-0, like I'm still in it. I'm looking for that strike, trusting my plan. So, I just have that mindset of just staying ready and still looking for my pitch and not giving into what the pitchers are trying to make me do.
Montana?
I think one of the best things and one of my favorite things about Bailey is just because she's so talented, and I think that she just pours into other people, and I think that just shows how badly she wants it, because if she's the only one doing it and she's the only one understanding, then we're not going to win very many games. So I just think that her pouring into other people just shows everything you need to know about her.
Edwin Stanton?
Montana, could you talk about just your performance tonight? You seem very comfortable out in the circle. What was your mentality going into this game?
Just, again, trusting my stuff, trusting my spin. I knew that they're great hitters, obviously, in their experience, and they're just used to the stage as we are. And I think that not relying on speed and trusting spin and my defense, they made some great plays today to get us out of some innings. So I just think just trust the process. Yeah.
All right, last one for the student athletes. And again, I apologize for the technical issues. We'll go with Robert Cortez.
I have one for each of the athletes. For Montana, you've said before in the past that Jenny Finch was one of your role models. I'm pretty sure she was in the crowd today. What was it like to have the performance you did in front of her? And then for Bailey, what was it like playing in a bigger stadium?
Well, I didn't know that she was out there, but I think that is pretty cool. You know, she is one of my role models, and I've looked up to her my entire life, and I'm still big a fan now as I was then. So I think that is pretty cool that our team won and we did well on both sides of the ball.
Bailey?
Yeah, I mean, the bigger stadium is nice. It just shows how much the game has grown in the past few years, and also that the fans are invested. I mean, it wasn't a full house, but I'm excited for the next few games to see what it's like. I mean, packed out, but I mean, it's just really awesome to have that many people want to watch our games.
Thank you, Bailey. Thank you, Montana. Congratulations, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Now joined by head coach Patrick Murphy. Coach, congratulations. We will start with Paul. Go to Nick Kelly.
Patrick, I mean, just how gritty of a player is Bailey?
She's awesome. You know, she takes a beating behind home plate, and she keeps coming back for more. And, you know, she's kind of led the way this year in terms of resiliency, grit. And then the thing that has been a key with her this year, and not a lot of people talk about it, is she holds people accountable. And I know it's the toughest thing in the world for that age of kid to do that with some of their best friends. But she has done it since day one in August. And I think that's one of the keys of this team's success is they realize that she's one of the leaders. And when she does say, pick it up, they look at her, nod their head and do better. And you absolutely need that type of kid on a team.
Brett Greenberg.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win. Talk about the decision to go to Abby Dorr there. You were able to go to a pinch hitter in KJ Haney trying to get the ball in the air to score another run. She wasn't able to do that, and then Abby Dorr goes and hits a absolute missile to give you a 5-0 lead. Talk about your decision to always have your bench ready.
Well, we kind of challenged them, actually. A buddy of mine had emailed me earlier before postseason play started. And we really challenged whoever it might be. And, they never know until maybe 30 seconds before. I'll give a nod and say maybe, I'll say, Abby, hey, be ready here. Because that was one of the things that former players told me that they wish I would have done. So now I give them a little bit of a warning, and then the rest is up to them. But so proud of both of them. Haney just missed hers. And then obviously Abby, I think it was a 0-2 count too. But she has battled and battled and battled. And, she has wanted to do well for this team all season long. And that was certainly the biggest hit of her career.
Graham Hayes.
Hey, Patrick. I wanted to ask you about Bailey. Certainly not the first hitter you've had who's drawn a lot of walks, but is there a unifying thing? Is there a learned trait that hitters pick up to deal with that? Or is there something about her that's unique?
It's just unbelievable. And I was telling Holly Rowe in the in-game interview, her hand-eye coordination is as good as Kretschmann and Haley McClinney. And, obviously she catches, so she sees the strike zone even more. And so she knows what a ball or strike is. I mean, without a doubt. Just a great eye. And then she just, she just battles. And I know it was a good question before that they asked of her about how do you stay ready? Because she has seen a lot of balls all year. And then all of a sudden, if somebody pitches to her, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to get a strike to hit. And she was ready for it, So just kudos to her. She's one of the best we've ever had. Probably our best right-handed hitter ever at Alabama.
Katie Wyndham.
Hey, Coach. What does it mean for your offense going forward throughout the rest of this week if you can get that kind of 2-out offensive production from the bottom of the lineup like you got in the sixth today, starting with Savannah Woodard's 2-out single?
Well, we do a little drill in practice called score in two, which means two people need to come up with a run somehow, some way. And I might be wrong, but Savannah gets a single with 2 outs, and then Maddie scored her from first on the double. And both of them, if they don't do what they do, that doesn't give Abby a chance to get up. So we scored in two really twice, the double for Woodard and then the home run with Abby. And it was just huge. It was a huge insurance that we needed because obviously Miss Harper hit a home run in the top, but it was huge insurance runs for us. And 2-out hitting is, key in the postseason.
Eric Lopez.
Coach, what a performance for Montana Fouts. 16 strikeouts. I think it's one of 5 pitchers that has done it in a 7-inning game. Kat Osterman, Monica Abbott, among that in the list. And she does it with Jenny Finch, one of the people that she looks up to, in attendance. Just your thoughts on her. Where does this rank among the great performances you've seen?
One of the best. I mean, I couldn't believe it because I keep the stats in the dugout. And, I think from 4 all the way down to 9, I don't think anybody put the ball in play. I could be wrong. But what a performance. I mean, and, that's a great hitting team. Nothing to take away from them. That is a hell of a hitting team. And for a kid to do that against, an Arizona team that's legit, that was pretty special to watch.
Last one, Coach, from Ronald Smith.
Yeah, Coach, just knowing that how last year that there wasn't a game and we were all locked down, but now here in this moment, and it just brings back the memory of what we missed out. So you're standing out there seeing all this. How did it feel to be back here and just embracing not just the energy, but the fans' excitement through it all?
Oh, it's awesome. It's like, you know, you're coming back and it's Christmas morning. I mean, it's just an incredible feeling to, you know, even at our hotel, our team hotel, there was a gentleman in the lobby. I walk in and he says, "Hey, good to see you, Murph." And I didn't see him for 2 years. And, you know, it's not like I've been at that hotel. It's been 2 years, and they remembered us. It's just a cool feeling. The whole city embraces this event, and obviously the crowd was awesome tonight. And to see the facility like it is, it's just, you know, it's really, really cool for a female student athlete right now that's playing softball to be able to take advantage of this facility and this sport. And it's a great time to be a softball student athlete.
Coach Murphy, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks a lot.